What's good, everybody? This is Enrico Janko. This is Blueprint Daily Income. And I'm just going to give you overall outlook for going into online marketing and how I figure I'm going to do it. Just basically a telephone repair guy. Real simple. When I get off work, I jump on the internet and do my business here. And basically, my business here is all about traffic, building traffic, sending it to my marketing system, and my marketing system then converting it to income. So I've been attempting to do that for years before I found how to do it on a consistent basis. Luckily now, for people that jump on now and follow what I show them here, they probably could do the same thing. They will be able to do the same thing, absolutely. So I'm probably just going to go into all of that, what I'm doing right now, which is I'm building this list right now because I want to get out of debt, pay off some pressing bills, probably get a new home and just live life probably out of New York. I don't know. I don't really know, but I have to get clear on that, I guess. But I know the first goal is to deal with some financial issues. So this is why I'm going to build this list right here. All right. And this is pretty much a system I believe anyone could follow. And I basically, I didn't make any of this up. I had to find people that knew what they were doing to figure this out. I've got, books and books that I printed out on my own just about. I got books all over. You can't even see it. So I've studied this for a while, and it's still didn't kick in, even with all that literature. So I'm hoping that I don't have to come up with any profound information for you, because I don't have any profound new ideas about how to make money online or anything like that. I just know what I've been shown from others, and it worked. So now I'm just going to work it. And my simple way of doing this is to pick up one of these books that I have, and I'll just read some information out probably, and from there I'm just going to go on from there with a lot of this. Okay? First thing right here talks about my success will stem from 4 things. And the first thing it says is solving other people's problems. So that's the first part of any business, is to solve other people's problems. You can't have a business unless you are actually solving a problem. So that's the first thing we want to be doing. And this is what this blog information hopefully does for you, to solve the problem of you setting up your online internet business. All right? Could have used a lot of other models. Could have went franchise or setting up physical business. But to me, all that takes a lot of financing and labor and extra headaches that I don't want to do all that. I want to do something real smooth, man. Real, not simple, because none of this is it's actually simple in practice, but the work that you have to put in to make a dent in it is what separates everyone. You see what I'm saying? There's a certain amount of work you have to put in as far as getting your footprint out there, the traffic. Because the traffic is everything. You have to get people to know who you are. You have to do that through all the outlets. You know, the big ones, of course, the Facebooks, your Google Plus, your YouTube, and all of them. You know the usual suspects. You got to do that. And I know a lot of people, they don't like doing that. Maybe they don't like doing videos, and maybe they don't like writing. But then, if that's the case, you don't like promotion and advertising, you might want to try another business model. Because you kind of have to play that game. You have to be in it and increasing your footprint. And you have to find a way to do that is easy for you and you find successful. And the easiest way for me, like I said, I just pick up a book and read something from it and show you how it relates to my own business and where I'm at in it. All right? So just to let you know, we just starting this off. We're about a month in, maybe. Yeah, about a month in, maybe. And we're starting off our list. So far, our list is not at 500 leads yet. So it's very early in the whole business. I'm not looking for results until my lead number is up to at least 5,000 to 10,000. And I'm only at 500. All right, so we're going to be probably exploring ways to advance it and do more. But the core of it, however, the core of it is getting traffic to your marketing system. And your marketing system is your lead lightning power lead system. And then you have your traffic. And your traffic sources will come in many different forms. And last, you have your business. And your business could come in many different forms. That's the good thing about this whole model, is that it works for any type of business. So you can promote different businesses at different points of time. Of course, as the internet changes quickly, and as you grow, you might want to grow into larger and better businesses. And the great thing about this, it's all about you and not the business that you're in. All right? Because all these businesses require recruitment. But I like to say it's no recruiting, because when we started this out, we did the Blueprint 1.0. And the Blueprint 1.0, that was where we first used the rev shares to establish, first, our branding, and second, our ad budget. Because doing all of this promotion, you got to have an ad budget. Okay, I can't emphasize that enough, because you have to pay for paid traffic. You got to pay for this traffic. You have to get leads to your business. You can't get enough leads to myself. I can't get enough leads doing just free stuff. But I'm actually increasing my input with that by doing more of these videos and so forth. And my way of doing the videos now is that I just pick up one of my books and I read something out the book. And all my videos will probably just go like that, so finally maybe, start building up that momentum. All right? And the good thing about this, anyone can duplicate it, because anyone can pick up a book read some information, just give their input from it, from what they got from it, and if they did the action. See all these books I got, blah blah blah, all of them. Most of them, I say 75% of them, I probably did the action, but obviously I never did the action with most of them enough, because that's the big thing about all of this, especially just online. It's like you got to do a lot of the action in the beginning. You got to do a lot of it. You have to do more than the person that currently bigger than you, or getting more money than you, ahead of you. You got to do more than that person. And luckily, once that, see, it's funny how it works. It's levels to it, right? How they say that, it's levels to it, but it really is levels to it. So someone might be they're leader now in the top spot, and because they put in all the work necessary to get there. Now you have to do all of that work to disperse that leader from that top spot, or even get up there to be seen. That's how much it's just so much noise you have to go through first. It's noise on the internet, right? You're getting promoted all day, different ways. So to get past that, you have to be able to sit down and have a quantity of your own content and information and following for you to be able to make money. That's what it's all about. It all boils down to having a following. And if no one else told you that, let me be the one to tell you that. You have to have a following if you're going to make any money. And the way you gain your following is building your footprint. And building your footprint is a process that you do every day. It's a repetitive, redundant, monotonous thing. Okay? The best way I've seen now to go at it is just reading information from my books and talking about it, because everything really that I need to say to you is already out there. It's out there already. And it's definitely in books, but people don't really read anymore like that. But I still like to, so I'll probably that's why I relay the information from the book. If you peep in the video, you'll get the information, hopefully then makes you want to take some sort of action on the information. But that's pretty much how I go about this. And I'm trying to journal all this so I can actually pass the skill down, because I think it's a very easy way to duplicate your business online for people that don't really want to be out there talking and online so much, because I could easily speak my information that I'm reading. I can read from a book so simple. If I'm in front of the camera, you're off the camera, all right, the person is still able to get that information. Okay. And I remember before I was talking about the quantity. Now, once you start putting together that information that you can just read or find out and just do and talk about it, then I think at that time you got to figure out the way to do it in quantity first. So, way I'm going about that, I believe, is that boom, I shoot as many of these videos as possible, probably at one time, and then I'll be able to schedule them all, because I'm terrible at doing these video series like every day. But it's an important part of the business. I haven't found a way around it really, but we'll explore more of it as we go on. We definitely will.